you've probably spent hundreds, maybe even thousands on so-called kidney cleanse products that promise the world. But here's the hard truth. The real danger might not be in what you're missing. It's sitting right in your kitchen, slipping into your meals every single day, quietly damaging the very organs you're trying to heal. I'm talking about inflammatory oils. The ones hiding in your frying pan, your salad dressings, even in healthy packaged foods. Every drop either nourishes your kidneys or slowly grinds away at their ability to protect you. Make the right choice, and you're giving them a safe, healing environment to keep cleansing your body for decades. Make the wrong choice, and you're pouring sand into the gears of your body's most important filtration system. That's why today, we're stripping away the marketing noise. I'll show you the oils that act like bodyguards for your kidneys and simple, practical ways to actually use them. And I'll also uncover the imposters that hide behind fancy health claims so you know exactly what to toss from your pantry. But first, let me ask you something. What's the one cooking oil you reach for the most? Drop it in the comments. Your story might be the very tip that helps someone else protect their kidneys. And just so you know, you can relax here. Everything I'm sharing comes straight from peer-reviewed science. No hype, no miracle cure nonsense. Just real, clear, actionable truth you can trust. 3 oils to help cleanse your kidneys. 1. Extra virgin olive oil. Let's start with a classic you probably already have at home, extra virgin olive oil. And before you think, yeah, I've heard this before, let me stop you because chances are, you've been using it the wrong way. See, EVO isn't just a cooking oil. It's closer to medicine, something that's been protecting Mediterranean families for thousands of years. The magic comes from its polyphenol, little compounds that work like bodyguards for your kidneys. They patrol your bloodstream, fighting off inflammation before it can do harm. And this isn't just theory. In 2021, researchers followed 40 people with kidney disease who added about 3 tablespoons of EVO to their daily diet for 9 weeks. The results? Lower creatinine, improved GFR, less protein leaking into their urine. That's not hype, that's real healing power. Now here's the part nobody tells you. Most people waste their olive oil's benefits by buying the wrong kind, storing it wrong, or cooking with it at the wrong temperature. When you're at the store and see bottles ranging from $4 to $40, the difference is real. A good 500 milliliters bottle usually costs $12 to $25. Look for one that says extra virgin, has a harvest date, not just an expiration date, and comes in a dark glass or tin container to protect it from light. Skip anything labeled light or pure olive oil. That's marketing code for stripped, processed oil with almost no health value left. Once you've got the good stuff, treat it right, keep it in a cool, dark place, not next to your stove. And once it's opened, aim to finish it within 6 months. Most importantly, use it wisely. Drizzle it raw over salads, swirl it into soup after cooking, or enjoy it simply with bread. Gentle sautéing is fine, but if you really want those polyphenol to work their magic for your kidneys, think of EVO as a finishing touch, not a frying oil. 2. Avocado oil. If olive oil is your gentle healer, avocado oil is your warrior in the kitchen. Where extra virgin olive oil prefers the calm of salads and low-heat dishes, avocado oil thrives in the heat, searing, roasting, stir-frying without breaking down. With one of the highest smoke points of any oil, around 520 degrees Fahrenheit or 271 degrees Celsius, it's perfect for unlocking flavor without creating harmful compounds. But avocado oil isn't just tough, it's deeply nourishing. About 70% of it is monounsaturated fat, mostly oleic acid, the same heart-loving fat that makes olive oil so powerful. These fats help calm inflammation throughout your body, including the slow, silent kind that chips away at kidney function over the years. Animal studies have even shown avocado oil improving blood pressure and supporting kidney blood vessels. Sure, rats aren't humans, but the science hints at something important. Avocado oil may help protect those delicate filters inside your kidneys. Here's the part 1. Love most. It's kidney friendly even for advanced CKD. Whole avocados can be too high in potassium, but the oil has virtually none. No potassium, no sodium, no phosphorus. Just pure, safe fat your body can use. For most people, 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is plenty. Cooking with it is simple. Drizzle it over veggies before roasting to bring out their natural sweetness. Use it to sear fish or chicken to get that perfect golden crust, or even swap it in for butter when baking for a moist, healthier result. Its mild, buttery taste fits almost anywhere. But there's one thing you need to watch out for: quality. Because avocado oil has become so popular, cheap, adulterated versions are everywhere mixed with lower-grade oils. If a bottle looks too cheap to be true, it probably is. Choose cold-pressed, unrefined avocado oil whenever you can. It holds onto more nutrients and has a rich, buttery flavor. Refined versions are fine for cooking, but you lose some of the healing compounds in the process. Storage is easy. Unopened, it can last up to 2 years. Once you open it, keep it in a cool, dark spot and aim to finish it within 6 months. 3. Flax seed oil. Taking the top spot is an oil most people overlook, but it can change the way you think about omega-3s forever. While the spotlight usually shines on fish oil, flax seed oil quietly holds the crown for plant-based omega-3s, especially alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Why does that matter? Because chronic inflammation is the slow, silent thief of kidney health. It doesn't crash in like a heart attack. It creeps in day after day, damaging your kidneys' tiny filters until they can't do their job. Flax seed oil's omega-3s act like firefighters, rushing in to calm those flames before they cause lasting harm. Now, here's where things get interesting. Fish oil is the first thing most people think of when they hear omega-3s. And yes, it has benefits, but it also comes with baggage. Some studies show fish oil can raise TMAO, a compound linked to heart problems. And then there are the worries about mercury, dioxins, and other ocean toxins that build up in fish. Even the best fish oils can't erase that risk completely. Flax seed oil, on the other hand, gives you clean omega-3 protection straight from the plant. No toxins, no ocean pollutants. But it comes with its own challenge. It's incredibly delicate. Heat, light, even just leaving it open too long can strip away its benefits and actually turn it harmful. So here's the golden rule: flax seed oil is only for cold use. Never cook with it. Never heat it. Treat it like liquid gold that needs protection. Keep it in the fridge the moment you bring it home, and once opened, aim to finish it within 6 to 8 weeks. The best way to use it? Blend it into a smoothie, drizzle it over lightly cooled veggies, or whisk it into a fresh salad dressing. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day can deliver a powerful, therapeutic dose of omega-3s. And please pay attention to quality. Good flax seed oil should smell fresh and nutty. If it tastes sharp, bitter, or off, it's gone rancid and needs to be tossed. Buy it from a place you trust, look for a pressing date if you can, and whenever possible, go organic since flax crops are often heavily treated with pesticides. Handled with care, flax seed oil can be one of the most powerful, kidney-loving oils in your kitchen. For oils you should never touch. Now that we've talked about the oils that can actually protect your kidneys, We need to flip the script. Let's shine a light on the dark side of your pantry, the cheap, heavily marketed oils that might look harmless but are quietly chipping away at your kidney health with every single meal. Here's something to really think about. If you see a giant jug of cooking oil for $3 at the grocery store, ask yourself how much real, nourishing plant material do you think went into making that? The answer is, almost none. 1. Partially hydrogenated oils. If you remember nothing else from this video, please remember this: partially hydrogenated oils are not food. They're man-made industrial fats that snuck into our diets and caused one of the greatest nutrition disasters of the last century. Why so dangerous? Because these oils are the main source of artificial trans fats. And trans fats don't just sit quietly in your body, they wage war. They raise your bad LDL cholesterol, slash your good HDL cholesterol, inflame your blood vessels, push your blood pressure higher, and in the process, put unbearable stress on your kidneys. Over time, this deadly cocktail damages the delicate filters in your kidneys, leaving them weaker and weaker. The FDA officially banned adding partially hydrogenated oils to foods in 2018, but here's the scary truth: imported foods may still contain them. And in the US, food companies are allowed to claim 0 grams trans fat on the label as long as there's less than 0.5 g per serving. That means if you eat just a few servings a day, those hidden amounts stack up fast. So here's how you protect yourself: don't just skim nutrition labels. Go straight to the ingredients list. If you see the words partially hydrogenated oil even once, put it back on the shelf. Doesn't matter if the rest of the label screams heart healthy or low fat. That one ingredient makes it toxic. Where do these oils hide? Stick margarine, packaged cookies and pastries, microwave popcorn, certain coffee creamers. Even some products sold to seniors as heart-friendly because they're low in saturated fat. Ironically, food companies often replaced natural saturated fat with trans fats, making the product far, far worse. Denmark figured this out early. They banned trans fats back in 2003, and within a few years, heart disease rates dropped significantly. Other European countries followed, and the results were the same. The science is crystal clear. And here's the bottom line: especially if you're older, as we age, our arteries naturally stiffen and kidney function declines. Adding trans fats to that mix is like throwing gasoline on a fire that's already burning. But the takeaway is simple: when it comes to partially hydrogenated oils, there's no moderation. The only safe amount is 0. 2. Corn oil. Corn oil has been wearing a healthy mask for decades. Remember when the American Heart Association pushed it as the smart choice because it had 0 cholesterol and came from a vegetable? It sounded reassuring, but here's the truth: corn oil is anything but safe for your kidneys. Nearly 60% of corn oil is made up of omega-6 linoleic acid, and it has almost no omega-3s to balance it out. That imbalance turns your body into an inflammation factory. Instead of calming your system, it creates compounds that fuel silent, low-grade inflammation day after day. And your kidneys? They pay the price. Chronic inflammation slowly scars their delicate filters, raises your blood pressure, and pushes kidney disease forward, often without any warning signs until it's far advanced. And it gets worse. Commercial corn oil isn't just unhealthy, it's heavily processed. To extract every last drop of oil, manufacturers use hexane, a petroleum-based solvent. Hexane is known to damage the nervous system, the liver, and yes, the kidneys. Food companies aren't required to list it on the label, so you'll never know if your oil was made with it. Even after refining, traces can remain. Then the oil is bleached, deodorized, and blasted with heat, stripping away anything natural that was left. What you're left with hardly resembles food at all. But maybe the biggest danger is how invisible corn oil has become. It's everywhere. Manufacturers love it because it's cheap, flavorless, and keeps products shelf-stable. Peek at the ingredient list on your favorite salad dressing, mayonnaise, crackers, chips, frozen dinners, or baked goods. You'll see corn oil, or its twin, soybean oil, almost every time. So the next time you see corn oil marketed as heart-healthy, remember, what it really delivers is hidden inflammation, quiet kidney damage, and a product that's been refined beyond recognition. 3. Soybean oil. If there's one oil quietly sabotaging more kidneys than any other, it's soybean oil. It's the most widely consumed oil in America, slipped into countless foods, and most people don't even realize how much they're eating. While you're trying to detox and heal, soybean oil is working against you at nearly every meal. Here's why. Over half of soybean oil, about 51%, is omega-6 fat. Just like corn oil, it drives inflammation instead of calming it. And that's the opposite of what your kidneys need. Chronic, low-grade inflammation may not feel obvious day to day, but it slowly scars your kidneys, raises blood pressure, and accelerates kidney disease. And there's more. Many commercial soybean oils still contain traces of trans fats left over from the hydrogenation process used to extend shelf life. Even if the label says 0 grams trans fat, those trace amounts add up over time and your body pays the price. The way soybean oil is made is another red flag. First, the beans are crushed and treated with hexane, a petroleum solvent. Then the oil is refined, bleached, and deodorized at blistering temperatures over 450 degrees Fahrenheit, 232 degrees Celsius. By the time it reaches your kitchen, any natural nutrients from the soybean are long gone. What's left is a highly processed, industrial oil your kidneys were never designed to handle. The toughest part? Soybean oil is everywhere. Salad dressings, mayonnaise, cookies, crackers, frozen dinners, restaurant food, you name it. Even foods marketed as healthy often hide soybean oil. Start reading ingredient lists and you'll be shocked at how often it pops up. So what can you do? 2 simple steps. Make it yourself. A homemade salad dressing with olive oil takes 2 minutes and tastes incredible. You can even make your own mayo with avocado oil, or buy newer brands that use healthier oils. Become a label detective. If you see vegetable oil with no details, assume it's soybean. If it says soybean oil outright, put it back. And when eating out, don't be shy, ask what oil the restaurant uses. Higher-end places are starting to switch, but most chains and fast food spots still rely heavily on soybean blends. The bottom line? Soybean oil is cheap for food companies but costly for your kidneys. Every small step you take to cut it out gives your body a better chance to heal. 4. Cottonseed oil. Cottonseed oil is one of those ingredients that should never have made its way into our kitchens in the first place. Cotton isn't even grown as food, it's a textile crop. And because of that, farmers spray it with pesticides and chemicals that would never be approved for something meant to go on your plate. If you're trying to cleanse your kidneys, every drop of cottonseed oil is like sneaking toxins right back in. Here's the really unsettling part: unrefined cottonseed oil naturally contains a toxin called gossypol. This is how the cotton plant protects itself from bugs, but it was never meant for human bodies. The refining process is supposed to strip most of it out, but most isn't the same as all. No one can tell you what a safe amount is, and long-term exposure even in tiny amounts is a gamble. And the refining itself? It's a chemical storm, caustic soda treatments, acid washes, and heat so high it wipes out anything remotely beneficial the oil might have had. What's left is a highly processed, nutrient-empty oil with the risk of carrying traces of both natural toxins and harsh processing chemicals. Think about it: if a company is willing to bottle and sell oil from a non-food crop laced with natural poisons, what does that say about their priorities? Cottonseed oil isn't used because it's healthy or even safe, it's used because it's cheap. It's basically a waste product from the cotton industry, rebranded as food. The trickiest part is how it hides. Cottonseed oil rarely shows up by name. It's usually buried under the vague term vegetable oil, often blended with other cheap fillers like soybean or corn oil. You'll spot it most often in budget mayonnaise, salad dressings, potato chips, crackers, and shockingly, even in some products marketed to seniors or labeled as heart healthy. That's the cruel irony: people trying their hardest to eat well are unknowingly dosing themselves with an oil that undermines their health. The truth? Cottonseed oil doesn't belong in your body. Every time you choose to skip it, you're protecting your kidneys, your heart, and your long-term health. Thank you for being here, for listening, and for having the courage to embark on this journey of discovering what truly benefits your health. It's a journey that isn't easy, but it's worth more than anything else. Hit the bell icon and turn on all notifications so you never miss a life-saving video. The sooner you spot kidney issues, the more you can do to keep things under control. See you there. Stay informed. Stay healthy.